Hi guys, this is Brandie with the Mathison-Klein Group at Keller Williams Realty, and today we are here with Kristin Jamieson from Success Mortgage. And Kristin, I know that with us being in the industry that we're in right now, the competition is pretty fierce. And homes have been increasing, and the affordability of buying a move-in ready home is a little bit harder to get. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about a loan program that would allow buyers to really kind of put on their Chip and Joanna Gaines hat and and be able to find a home that might need a little bit of TLC or renovations and still be able to make that home the home of their dreams. So would you mind just kind of expanding on what that loan product looks like and what they would do to get that?
Absolutely. So there's two programs that we look at for renovation loans. There's an FHA renovation. It's called a 203K. It's through the Federal Housing Administration. And then there's a conventional loan option as well, a conventional renovation loan. It's a Fannie Mae home style renovation loan.
Okay.
In its most basic terms, you take the price of the home plus the cost of the renovations while working with a contractor and possibly a HUD consultant to what needs to be done to the home and plus what you want done.
Sure.
The cost of the home plus the renovations. Your down payment requirement would be based on that total acquisition cost, so the home plus the renovations. And then you get the money in the post-closing process, or your contractor does in the post-closing process, to complete those renovations that you planned on making.
Okay, so let's just say, for example, someone's purchasing a home for $250,000 is the purchase price between the buyer and the seller, and then they're going to get maybe $25,000 of renovations done. So their actual purchase price for their loan would be based off of the $275,000.
Correct.
And that's what their down payment would be based off of.
Correct. Whether it's 5% down for conventional or 3.5% down for FHA, depending on buyer's qualifications and the type of renovation work. Some loan programs allow for different renovations than the others.
And so let's say that a house doesn't have the countertops or flooring that a buyer might want, but everything else is structurally sound. Is that going to be an okay renovation?
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer in, if you're going to do it, just do it, because they are a little bit more costly. So there's some added administration fees for the construction project, and it is a little bit riskier of a loan from an investor standpoint, because they're lending on something that's not there. So there might be a slight interest rate adjustment to account for those risks. So when I look at countertops and flooring, I'm like, there's got to be something else that they want to do to the house. If they're going to do it, do it. But
make it worth it.
Exactly. The biggest difference really between the two loan programs that have the renovations is conventional loans allow for pools. And in Florida, that's huge.
That is huge.
The cost of homes with pools have skyrocketed over the last few years. It's hard to find homes at an affordable price with a pool, but everybody wants one. So FHA doesn't allow it, but the conventional loan does. But that's something we're seeing a lot more people do, because to get a pool loan after closing, the interest rates on a pool loan are much higher than where traditional home interest rates are now.
Yes. And so also, just to clarify, somebody cannot necessarily do the repairs themselves unless they're a licensed contractor and approved. Is that correct?
Correct. You have to have a general contractor oversee the project. You can have up to 4 contractors. So sometimes we see people that are doing like the major components. It needs a new roof and an electrical upgrade and needs a plumbing upgrade. Well, we have 3 just basic contractors doing those work. Doing that work. But if there's like, a big renovation project where we're redoing bathrooms and kitchens, I mean, a licensed general contractor to oversee the whole project is going to be a requirement of the investors.
Gotcha. And then from the time that they go under contract to closing, what should be the typical time frame to expect for that process?
We ask for at least 45 days. I'd love to see 60 days on a contract, but I get it. I mean, it's hard to get sellers to accept anything much longer than 20 days these days. So at least 45 days. The biggest thing that the buyers and the realtors can do up front is getting the inspections done, getting their contractors, HUD consultants, and bids into the home as quickly as possible, because I can't really start my paperwork until we have all the numbers.
Until you have all the information in front of you.
Correct.
So that makes total sense.
The quicker we do that up front and get that set in stone, the better.
Okay. So if anyone wants to get a hold of you about a rehab loan, how would they go about doing that?
The best way to reach out to myself and my team is to call us at the office, area code 352-242-1535.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise today, Kristin. We so appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you so much. If you guys have any needs for getting a loan, please feel free to reach out to Kristin at Success Mortgage. And for all of your real estate needs, we would love to help. So reach out to us at brandiesells.com.